Hi, I'm Carrie Lynn Larson, Director of Education for Site Canada. Our annual Education Day conference is just around the corner on Wednesday, October 27th. We've been busy over the past 5 months curating an amazing lineup of speakers who will be presenting insightful trends and industry recovery content. For many of us, we've yet to attend an in-person conference. This year's Education Day will be a hybrid event with the option to attend in person or engage virtually from the comfort of your home or office. All along, we felt the need to lead by example and show our membership, our peers, and our clients how to execute a safe in-person event. We also needed to show how a virtual audience can be as engaged with the content being presented as the in-person audience is. The planning of this hybrid event has had its pros and cons. The need to plan logistics far in advance is just not an option these days. Every week on the planning agenda is an update on local restrictions and health and safety protocols. What might seem as second nature to most of us planners is now foreign and not at all in our control. We've had to learn to roll with whatever restriction updates are being published and to be very fluid with our ideas and vendor commitments. We all believe content is king, so regardless of where and how we meet, our planning focus has always been on the quality of the education first. This year's theme, Defining a New Era, evolved naturally from the year we've just experienced and the logical next step from the 2020 theme of the comeback journey. The 2020 comeback was slower than we had anticipated, and some have yet to come back. So we quickly realized we needed to focus on what lies ahead for our industry. We need to take the initiative and set our own course. We need to define what our industry is going to look like in the years to come. The objectives we want to accomplish with this theme is to provide our audience with a renewed sense of morale, compassion, direction, and purpose. The era we are entering into is different, unknown, and for some, scary. Education Day will provide support and inspiration, skills and best practices for day-to-day deliverables, and a unified perspective on our industry that is continuing to move forward. Our speaker lineup is amazing this year, starting with our host and closing keynote speaker, Shane Feldman. Shane is the founder of Count Me In, the world's largest millennial-led movement right now. Over the past decade, Count Me In has initiated tens of thousands of projects worldwide, contributing a value of more than $2.6 billion to the global economy through services. Shane is going to help us uncover a sustainable growth mindset, which is much needed in today's business economy. A few other speaker highlights include Mark Seguin, the Vice President of Policy and Government Affairs for the Tourism Industry Association of Canada, Michael Dominguez, the President and CEO of Al High Hotels. Mike's going to talk about the permanent behavioral changes the meetings and event industry is currently undergoing. We'll also hear insights from Benoit Savage, CEO of Hospitality Sustainability Revolution, Nicola Kastner, who is the Vice President and Head of Event Strategy with SAP Canada, Liz Pearson, a registered dietitian who will explain the role that food consumption has in mental health, and an amazing panel of HR experts who will discuss the future workforce and lack of labor within the hospitality and tourism industries in the post-pandemic era. I know there's learning for everyone in this prestigious group of speakers, and I, for one, am looking forward to this day of education as we begin to define this new era of incentive travel. And as if that's not enough, we'll have the opportunity to network with our industry supporters who have generously donated to make this day come to fruition. Our sponsors are one of a kind, and we thank all of you for being there to support our site membership and our quest for continued education. Sponsorship opportunities are still available, so reach out to any of the site board of directors to see how you can participate. Whether you join us virtually or in person, we can't wait to share our perspectives, enhance our skill sets, and support each other as we move into this new and uncharted era of incentives. Be sure to register today by visiting sitecanada.org, and I can't wait to see you online or in person on the 27th.